Right here.
And both of you looking right down here, please.
One more time, please. Together, please. Jump up.
You may know Jaafar Jackson as the talented actor stepping into his uncle Michael Jackson's legendary role in the biopic Michael. But beyond the spotlight and growing fame lies a heartwarming love story that has quietly lasted for nearly a decade. Since 2016, Jaafar has shared his life with singer Maddie Simpson, a relationship built on love, support, and mutual dreams. As Jaafar worked tirelessly to bring Michael Jackson's story to life on the big screen, Maddie stood by his side through every challenge and milestone. Today, their relationship has become one of the most admired love stories among fans, proving that even in the world of fame and success, genuine love remains the greatest treasure of all.
Happy birthday, dear Maddie.
Everyone knows Jaafar Jackson as the rising star chosen to portray his legendary uncle, Michael Jackson, in the highly anticipated biopic Michael. But long before the cameras, headlines, and global attention, there was someone quietly standing beside him, Maddie Simpson. This is the story of a relationship that grew far away from the spotlight, a bond built on trust, loyalty, and years of shared experiences before the world suddenly became interested in every detail of Jaafar's life. To understand their relationship, you first have to understand Jaafar himself. Growing up in one of the most famous families in entertainment history, he witnessed firsthand how constant media attention could affect personal lives. As the son of Jermaine Jackson and the nephew of Michael Jackson, privacy became something he deeply valued. Rather than chasing publicity, Jaafar focused on his music, his craft, and the people closest to him. He rarely gave interviews and kept his personal life away from public view. For years, he lived quietly while working toward his own dreams. Everything changed when he was cast as Michael Jackson in the major Hollywood biopic. Overnight, the world wanted to know everything about him. Fans searched through old photos, social media posts, and public appearances, eager to learn more about the man stepping into one of entertainment's most iconic roles. That search eventually led many people to Maddie Simpson, the woman who had been part of his life long before the fame arrived. Maddie is far more than simply the girlfriend of a celebrity. Before building a successful social media presence, she spent years competing in soccer, developing the discipline and determination that still define her personality today. Alongside her athletic background, she also pursued music, releasing original songs and exploring her creativity as a singer-songwriter. Over time, she expanded into fashion, beauty, and lifestyle content, creating a strong online presence while maintaining a reputation for being genuine and approachable. Unlike many influencers who constantly seek attention, Maddie built her audience through authenticity and consistency. What makes their relationship unique is its foundation. Maddie was there before movie deals, before red carpets, and before the world began discussing Jaafar Jackson daily. She supported him through uncertain moments, career challenges, auditions, and creative projects when few people were paying attention. Their connection reportedly began through mutual friends in Los Angeles. Both were ambitious, hardworking, and determined to create successful careers while maintaining a sense of normalcy. That shared understanding helped create an immediate connection between them. For years, they kept their relationship largely private. There were no dramatic announcements, no constant public displays, and no attempts to turn their romance into online content. Friends and family knew about their relationship, but the wider public remained unaware. As time passed, Maddie became a trusted part of Jaafar's inner circle. Those close to the Jackson family appeared to welcome her warmly, a significant sign considering how carefully the family has historically guarded its privacy and trust. Eventually, fans began noticing subtle appearances together in photos and social media posts. What started as speculation slowly turned into confirmation as the couple became more comfortable sharing small glimpses of their relationship with the public. One of the biggest moments came when Maddie shared photos featuring Jaafar more openly, giving fans a rare look into their life together. The response was immediate, with supporters celebrating the relationship and admiring the couple's low-key approach to fame. When Jaafar was officially announced as the star of Michael, Maddie showed her support in the simplest way possible. Rather than making the moment about herself, she quietly celebrated his achievement, demonstrating the same loyalty and restraint that had characterized their relationship from the beginning. Today, as Jaafar prepares for a new chapter in his career, Maddie remains one of his strongest supporters. Their story stands out because it wasn't built on publicity or headlines. It was built on years of friendship, trust, and shared experiences long before the spotlight arrived. In a world where celebrity relationships often unfold in public, Jaafar Jackson and Maddie Simpson have taken a different path, proving that sometimes the strongest relationships are the ones that grow quietly, away from the cameras, and remain grounded even when the world starts watching.
Great, thank you. All right, thank you. Thank you.
Throughout the entire press tour and media attention surrounding Michael, Maddie has remained the same person she has always been. A supportive comment here, a quiet show of encouragement there, but never anything that feels forced or designed to attract attention. In an industry where many people rush to share the spotlight, Maddie has consistently chosen a different path. She celebrates Jaafar's achievements without making them about herself. When he landed the biggest opportunity of his career, she stood proudly behind him, offering support while allowing him to enjoy the moment on his own terms. That kind of quiet confidence is rare, especially in the world of entertainment. One of the reasons fans have grown to respect Maddie is because her support appears genuine rather than performative. She has never seemed interested in turning Jaafar's success into personal publicity. Instead, she has remained focused on encouraging him while continuing to build her own career and identity. A look at Maddie's social media tells a similar story. Her Instagram is filled with fashion content, travel adventures, lifestyle moments, and collaborations with various brands. While she occasionally shares glimpses of her personal life, her relationship with Jaafar is never the main focus. Jaafar's social media presence is equally balanced. His accounts are largely dedicated to his professional journey, featuring film-related content, music projects, behind-the-scenes moments, and career updates. Followers searching for constant relationship content are unlikely to find it. Together, they have chosen a different approach from many modern celebrity couples. There are no daily relationship updates, no carefully staged sponsored date nights, and no joint social media accounts designed to generate attention. Their relationship exists independently of online engagement and public approval. That decision reflects the values that have defined their connection from the beginning. Rather than turning their romance into content, they have focused on living it. In a digital age where every personal moment can become a headline, Jaafar Jackson and Maddie Simpson continue to show that some relationships are strongest when they are allowed to remain authentic, private, and real.
To your left, guys.
Can you guys face us against the sun? Thank you. Right here. Yeah.
And both of you.
One reason fans pay close attention whenever Jaafar and Maddie share a glimpse of their relationship is because those moments are so rare. Nothing feels manufactured for attention or carefully designed to satisfy an algorithm. Instead, each photo, comment, or appearance feels natural, a small window into their lives rather than a performance for the public. That level of restraint is intentional. In an era where many public figures share every detail of their relationships online, Jaafar and Maddie have chosen a different path. By keeping most of their lives private, they have protected the authenticity of their connection and created a balance that appears both healthy and sustainable. A major turning point came in early 2024 when fans noticed what seemed to be a subtle confirmation about the couple's future. During an interview discussing the demanding process of filming Michael, Jaafar spoke about the people who had supported him throughout the journey. In the middle of the conversation, he casually referred to Maddie as his fiancée. There was no dramatic announcement, no carefully planned reveal, and no elaborate social media campaign. The moment passed almost unnoticed during the interview itself, but fans quickly picked up on it. Within hours, clips circulated online as people celebrated what appeared to be confirmation that the couple had taken the next step in their relationship. What made the moment stand out was how ordinary it felt. Rather than treating the engagement as a publicity event, It seemed to emerge naturally from a conversation about family, support, and personal growth. That understated approach was perfectly consistent with everything fans had come to expect from the couple. To this day, very few details about the proposal have been shared publicly. The location, the date, and the exact circumstances remain private. There were no exclusive interviews, no elaborate photo shoots, and no public retelling of the event. For a couple that has spent years protecting their personal life, that decision feels completely in character. Many supporters appreciate that choice. In a culture where major life moments are often transformed into content, Jaafar and Maddie appear to have reserved one of the most meaningful experiences of their lives for themselves alone. The engagement became public knowledge only because it naturally surfaced, not because it was strategically announced. As their relationship continues to grow, Maddie also finds herself becoming part of one of the most recognizable families in entertainment history. The Jackson name carries decades of achievements, challenges, triumphs, and intense public attention. Becoming part of that legacy brings unique responsibilities and pressures that few people can fully understand. By all appearances, Maddie has earned the trust of those closest to Jaafar through years of consistency, loyalty, and discretion. Rather than seeking attention, she has quietly built genuine relationships with the people around her. Trust within a family that has spent generations living under public scrutiny is not easily earned, making that acceptance especially meaningful. Outside of her relationship with Jaafar, Maddie has maintained strong connections with her own family and longtime friends. Those relationships provide stability and perspective, helping her stay grounded despite increasing public attention. Having a support system that exists outside the entertainment industry can be invaluable when navigating life in the spotlight. As Jaafar's career continues to expand, public appearances have naturally become more common. Red carpets, premieres, and industry events place the couple in front of cameras and audiences around the world. Yet, even during these moments, they maintain the same calm and measured approach that has defined their relationship from the beginning. The contrast is striking. On one side are flashing cameras, media coverage, and public curiosity. On the other is a relationship built quietly over many years, long before movie premieres and international headlines. So far, they appear to have managed that balance remarkably well. Beyond Maddie, Jaafar's life has also been shaped by the family members who helped guide him throughout his journey. His father, Jermaine Jackson, experienced firsthand both the rewards and challenges of worldwide fame as a member of the legendary The Jackson 5. Growing up with that perspective gave Jaafar a unique understanding of the entertainment industry from an early age. His brother, Jermaine Jackson, shared many of the same experiences, growing up within the famous Jackson family while pursuing his own interests and creative ambitions. Despite their different paths, the brothers have remained closely connected through their shared upbringing. Jaafar's mother, Alejandra Genevieve Azayaza, played a major role in providing stability and guidance throughout his childhood. While she has largely remained out of the spotlight, her influence on Jaafar's values and character has often been acknowledged by those familiar with the family. And above all stands his grandmother, Katherine Jackson, whose strength and resilience helped guide generations of the Jackson family through extraordinary success and difficult challenges alike. Her presence remains one of the most important foundations of the family's legacy. Together, these relationships, family, friends, and Maddie herself, form the support system that has helped Jaafar navigate an extraordinary journey. As his career enters a new chapter with Michael, the people who stood beside him before the spotlight arrived continue to be the ones who matter most.
And she had been keeping in contact with my my grandson.
For Jaafar and his siblings, their grandmother, Katherine Jackson, represents far more than a famous family legacy. She represents the foundation upon which generations of the Jackson family were built. Through decades of extraordinary success, public scrutiny, and personal challenges, Katherine remained a source of stability, faith, and unconditional love. Throughout the years, she has been a constant presence at family gatherings and important milestones, offering guidance and support to her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Those who know the family often describe her as the heart of the Jackson family, a role she has carried with remarkable strength and grace. Jaafar has spoken about his grandmother with deep admiration and respect. For him, portraying Michael Jackson in the biopic Michael carried a responsibility that extended beyond honoring his legendary uncle. It was also about honoring Katherine's son and helping preserve a story that means so much to the family itself. That emotional connection added another layer of significance to the project. Jaafar understood that he wasn't simply playing a globally recognized superstar. He was portraying a beloved family member whose legacy remains deeply personal to those who knew him best. Another important figure in Jaafar's life is his aunt, Janet Jackson. Few artists have had a greater impact on popular music than Janet. Through her groundbreaking albums, innovative performances, and cultural influence, she established herself as one of the most successful and respected entertainers of her generation. Yet within the Jackson family, she is not only a global icon, she is simply Aunt Janet. Over the years, Janet has been seen alongside Jaafar at family events and celebrations, maintaining the close family bonds that have connected the Jacksons across multiple generations. Her experiences in the entertainment industry give her a unique perspective on the challenges Jaafar now faces. More than almost anyone else, Janet understands what it means to carry the Jackson name while striving to build an independent identity. She spent years creating her own path, earning recognition based on her talent, vision, and hard work rather than relying solely on her family's reputation. That journey mirrors many of the challenges Jaafar faces today. While the Jackson legacy undoubtedly opens doors, it also creates enormous expectations. Every achievement is compared to family history, and every career decision attracts attention because of the name attached to it. Having someone like Janet in his corner provides more than encouragement. It offers guidance from a person who has successfully navigated those same pressures. Her career serves as a reminder that it is possible to honor the Jackson legacy while still creating a unique identity and lasting impact of your own. As Jaafar continues his rise in Hollywood and the music industry, the lessons passed down from family members like Katherine and Janet remain invaluable. Together, they represent both the history of the Jackson family and the wisdom needed to carry that legacy into the future. Janet Jackson's remarkable journey from being known as Michael Jackson's sister to becoming a global superstar in her own right serves as a powerful example for Jaafar. She built her own identity, created her own legacy, and proved that success can be achieved while carrying one of the most famous surnames in entertainment history. As Jaafar's career continues to grow, having Janet's experience, wisdom, and guidance in his corner could become one of his greatest advantages. Another towering figure in the Jackson family story is Joe Jackson, the man who laid the foundation for the family's extraordinary success. Raised in modest circumstances, Joe recognized the talent within his children and dedicated himself to transforming that potential into something extraordinary. As the driving force behind the Jackson 5, Joe demanded discipline, commitment, and excellence. Long rehearsals, strict training, and relentless preparation became part of daily life for the young performers. His determination helped turn a family from Gary, Indiana, into one of the most influential musical acts the world had ever seen. At the same time, Joe's leadership style has remained one of the most debated aspects of the Jackson family story. While many credit his vision and work ethic for creating a global phenomenon, others have questioned the intense pressure and expectations he placed on his children. Decades later, his legacy continues to be viewed as both transformative and controversial. Regardless of differing opinions, one fact remains undeniable. Without Joe Jackson's ambition and belief in his family's talent, the Jackson legacy might never have reached the heights that changed music history forever.
All over Illinois, winning talent shows and all that type of thing. Then we started playing the clubs,
For Jaafar, Joe Jackson was more than a legendary figure in music history. He was a grandfather he personally knew before Joe's passing in 2018. Growing up, Jaafar heard countless stories about the determination and vision that transformed a talented family from Gary, Indiana, into global superstars. He learned how Joe recognized extraordinary talent in his children and pushed them toward opportunities that would ultimately change music history. At the same time, he also became aware of the more complicated parts of that legacy, the challenges, sacrifices, and family tensions that have been discussed for decades. Despite those complexities, Joe's influence remains impossible to ignore. Without his ambition and relentless drive, there would have been no Jackson 5, no Michael Jackson phenomenon, and ultimately no Michael biopic for Jaafar to star in. Every time Jaafar steps onto a film set or stage, he carries a piece of that history with him, continuing a story that began more than half a century ago. Another important figure in Jaafar's life was his uncle, Tito Jackson. As one of the original members of the Jackson 5, Tito helped create the sound that introduced the family to the world. While Michael and Jermaine often occupied the spotlight as lead vocalists, Tito's guitar playing and musicianship were essential parts of the group's success. Throughout his life, Tito remained deeply connected to music. Whether performing with family members, releasing solo projects, or touring with his own band, he continued sharing his passion with audiences around the world. His dedication demonstrated that music was not simply a career for the Jackson family, it was part of who they were. For Jaafar, Tito was more than a respected musician. He was a supportive uncle who could offer unique insights into Michael Jackson's personality, work ethic, and life behind the scenes. Those personal stories helped Jaafar better understand the man he would eventually portray on screen. Beyond his advice, Tito represented something equally important: the grounded side of the Jackson family. He served as a reminder that behind the fame, headlines, and public attention, the family's legacy has always been rooted in a genuine love for music. Another significant family connection is Randy Jackson. Randy's relationship to Jaafar reflects the uniquely interconnected nature of the Jackson family. Over the years, family relationships have created a complex network of connections that outsiders often find difficult to understand, yet the family has largely navigated those dynamics with acceptance and resilience. As the youngest of the Jackson brothers, Randy experienced fame differently from some of his older siblings. He developed his own interests in music, production, and entertainment while building a path that reflected his individual talents and ambitions. For Jaafar, Randy represents another family member who understands the realities of carrying the Jackson name. Having lived through many of the challenges that come with public attention and family expectations, he offers a perspective shaped by first-hand experience. Together, these family members form part of the support system that has helped shape Jaafar's journey. Their stories, experiences, successes, and lessons continue to influence him as he builds his own future. At the center of that future, however, remains the relationship that first captured public attention, his bond with Maddie Simpson. Their story stands out because it developed away from headlines and social media trends. Long before red carpets, movie premieres, and international attention, they built a foundation based on trust, loyalty, and genuine connection. In a world where many relationships unfold in front of millions of people online, Jaafar and Maddie have chosen a quieter path. Their journey serves as a reminder that sometimes the strongest relationships are not the ones constantly displayed for public approval, but the ones carefully nurtured behind the scenes. As Jaafar's star continues to rise, the people who have supported him from the beginning, his family, his friends, and Maddie, remain the foundation that keeps him grounded. And perhaps that is the most important part of his story. No matter how bright the spotlight becomes, the relationships built long before fame are often the ones that matter most.